Alright, so it's picking up my audio. Awesome. Alright, let me see if we can get some stuff set up here real quick, guys. Okay. I think I should be good here in a second. Let me get into the server. Let me pull up my phone here for the comments. Just give me a second here. We're getting into the game and everything as well. Okay. Alright. The game is starting up here. Once we get into the game, I will, we'll see if this works. Go to game. Alright. We should have sound now. Yes, we do. Awesome. Perfect. Alright, let's get into it. So, as it says in the title, we're getting ready for the next episode. I would record this so that way I didn't skip some episodes or skip a whole bunch of stuff just to get the episode out. Kind of wanted whoever wanted to see it if they wanted to. So, and in this way allows me to interact with you guys a little bit if you wanted to. Currently we are coming back with Davis and the tier 2s that we took over to the Iron Mine the other day. So I'm thinking about building a crossover yard over here somewhere. Not today, but at some point I am gonna go ahead and get this switch over here flipped though. For sure. This is just gonna have to happen. We gotta go to the freight depot. Gonna go bring out. Oh, but see, the thing is I was planning on just leaving it here. Alright, I guess we'll just do this real quick. I really don't want to, but just go ahead and throw a right switch. I'm gonna go delete that a little bit more. I was gonna straighten out that line a little bit. Ugh. That is not straight. Straight. That. Alright. This might be redoing some of the main line real quick, because I do not like that. That I can kind of deal with a little bit better. Oh, don't attach to that, please. Please don't. Please stop. Thank you. Damn. Alright. Track laid. Awesome. Now let's get into some consistent grade groundwork here. Drag it across so that way we have something to start on. Then we take this and we're going to run parallel to that dude. Since this is going to be a switch, I would love to get on top. Cool. Okay. And this will come in play later on once I do this, what's-my-collie? Crossover yard type deal. And I need to put a switch over here. First, we're going to start with this, so we have not that type of grade. Oh, and it did do that, of course. There we go. That'll just have to do. Why is that so much taller back here? I have no idea. Oh, because that's more stuff I gotta take care of. Okay. Not what I intended to be doing. Oh, jolly, jolly, jolly. And now we're just gonna make this a simple little siding to kind of get by. That'll be a left. Okay, so we're gonna need to make this as straight as possible. Okay, now I'll come in here and demolish. Demolish. That's not gonna work either. Why is this not working? Why? Yeah, I'll just leave it alone. We can pull them in and call it good. We won't be using them until we take the train back over anyway, so that should be a fine little drop. It's not like it's gonna affect too much because it's straight. Laying track in real time. Such fun. Okay, put a quick little siding in real fast. Oh, which one is it? It's this side, so I need to go over here. Flip it. And we're headed in. Okay. I forgot what that mainline switch over there looked like. Diamond. Not good, okay. That's what I figured. Awesome. I don't want to quite give him any firewood just yet because we will be stopping him and shutting him down because we're not going to be running all these cars over here with him. He's a little bit too slow for that. Which is okay because he's meant for the track that we are coming off of. Give it 2. That siding, now that I think about it, may not even be long enough to hold the cars. I didn't even think about that. I did not think about that. And that still puts us, yep, on the main line. Okay, so we are gonna have to extend this out a little bit further. Which maybe by then we'll actually link up to somewhere where it's level and we can plug into it. Which that looks about level almost, right? I almost put a switch in over here somewhere. I'd almost want to bet. Awesome. Alright, so that gives us something to pull into. It's funny how our siding track is straighter than our frickin' main line. Like, look at that. Oh, that's perfect. Coffee break as we are heading farther into the siding. Start cutting our power now because we don't want to end up yeeting ourselves off the siding here. And bam. Alright, we are done. Done skis. Alrighty, we'll go ahead. Yep. Oh, beautiful. We got plenty of space now. Plenty. Awesome. So we're gonna go take Henry that's not named and pick up the rest of the tier 2s. Haul them and load them. With beams, preferably. We'll pick up those too. Beams and a little bit of lumber and then go take it up. We'll park it back over there or in the main yard somewhere, probably right there. And we'll have Davis take it all the way back up to the iron mine. And then Jack can deal with it from there. It's a Jack problem. Okay. So Henry is up over here, just relaxing and chilling. Oof. Okay. Awesome. Go head up over here. We'll come around this corner. When you're going across it with trains, it goes a lot quicker. No matter if you're going across it with a climax or not. Should be Jack, aka Gramps. Oh look, there's Henry. We got the water tower, our fire depot. I don't know if you guys have seen the logging camp since I redid it. Can't remember if I showed you the remodels on it. Huh. It's interesting. Alright. Get all... Oh, that didn't work. Get old Henry here, ready to go. still coupled down there, are we? We should be. Alright, we'll hop into his cab over here. Alright. I think he's ready to go. Do I have my brake gauge on? Yes, okay. Okay, awesome. He got a loud whistle. I was testing him earlier with some cordwood cars and playing around and seeing how well he kind of does there up some grades, because I had an issue with him once going up a grade and I wasn't quite sure how he was going to react, so I wanted to see what it would be like loaded or whatnot. The rest of the tier 3s, half of them are at the fire depot and the other half are at the smelter. As if we have more tier 3s than we do anything else. Alrighty. This guy is pretty nice, and he's great for the side of the track because he can handle high speeds. Which you're about to see. Oh no! Sorry, old dude. Switch, I forgot this switch was set. And that means the next one's gonna be set too. Oh, this is why we pay attention to our switches. Yeah, because we were gonna hit that one too. And I was about to run back to Henry. I would have ran into two switches. I would have ran into two switches. Either I would have took one and went all the way to the smelter and probably would have derailed on the way up over there. Or, yeah, that would have not been good. See, he's got no name, no number. I kind of messed up, so I'm going to have to sit here and grind to buy him again and basically just demolish this dude, really, what it boils down to. So Henry will become an actual Henry once we get to that point. Get moving again here. And now just watch as he starts to frickin' start accelerating and getting going. It's a lot quicker than Davis. I mean in the sense of like his top speed's higher, and it should be. Davis is geared for climbing, not straight runs like this. Like this dude can't go over to the smelter because that track is a little bit too narrow in some spots. See, we're moving at a pretty good lick. Ooh. Sounds pretty legit though. We're going pretty quick, so I will give it that. And yeah, you could go probably a lot quicker than this with him, but there's no need to. I'm not in a hurry to get there, in reality. Gosh, he sounds so cool. It's all deep. You might be losing a little bit of a fire temp. Might have to go throw some more wood in him. How's this water doing? Pretty good, actually. Start slowing it down for yard speed in here. Gonna go ahead and go check our switches, make sure our switches are good. That one is, which I figured as much. We're gonna have to go put those two tier 3s over here back in the yard, and then pull out the tier 2s back there. That's set straight, awesome. The tier 2 that's all the way over there, I don't know why it's all the way over there, it's just kind of where it happened to be, so. And hopefully he can get back up in here, because I have not tried this with him. This needs to be set that way for a second. Alright, let's hope that he's not going back down the track the other way. Let's hope he's still coming this way, or he stopped. So that would not be a fun chase if that dude started going backwards. Because I'm going to have to take quite a bit of this beams and lumber up to the iron mine for the next video, so that way I can take some stuff out of there. Hopefully. Oh, you got it, dude. Come on. You got brakes on you? Oh, you do. You do too. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. I didn't figure brakes were set if the locomotive was attached. Alrighty, let's see here. I don't know. I don't know. At least it's just a preparation day, because I don't feel like trying to do a whole bunch of stuff today. Just get some stuff set up, pulled in, backed up, run some trains, have some fun. That switch is set. That one is the one that we need to back up, and no, we got tier 3, so it's gonna go into this one. Yep, so we're all good. Just stop when we see stop, and that's when we got to stop. As you can tell, I'm kind of tired. Been a long day. Ready to relax, play some games. Yeah, I think he needs to do some stuff with the model. They need to do some stuff with the models and stuff like that, but to fix it, it's a little wacky. Little wacky. Alright, let me see something real quick. Give me a second. Concurrent. Awesome. Okay. Oof. Alright, so we need to start sliding back some more. Place that, slide back a little more. Come on. Henry. Buddy. I know you want more firewood. You've got plenty. You've got a fire in there, dude. What are you complaining about? I don't understand. Come on. It's 2 tier 3s. Like, come on, my guy. You're acting like it's a 20-car train behind you. There you go. If I left him at 20, he would have took off, and we would have been yeeting cars into the water tower back there. That's supposed to be my little stopper. Let me know that we're stopping. Alright. So he's gonna come back. We'll get him stopped in the siding. Drop off those tier 3s. Then we'll come down this track here and pull out the remaining tier 2s, get the other tier 2 on the other side, and then we'll go hook up with the others, which there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up here, so that means there's 6 because of that one over there, so we'll put 6, which we should have a total of 17 tier 2s, if I remember right. And I can add to that and probably will, but I really only need 20, 11 car train. You run 4 cars of lumber and 7 cars of beams fully loaded. That gets you 2 cars at the iron mine. I figured that out last night. For sure, for sure. So we have 5 cars sitting up over there. 3 of them are full. We need 2 more, so we really only need 11 car, but I'm going to take up some more. If I'm going to do this, I'm going to take some more lumber up there real quick, so that way hopefully I can buy some hopper cars, and we may even take the hopper cars up with this dude. Not up to the iron mine, maybe not. We might just use Davis. So if I took this dude, I would have to fix the track. The cliffside comes in contact with the track a little bit where because this dude's so low to the ground. I'm really gonna have to give you some more throttle, my guy. I don't want your no, let go of your whistle. There you go. We'll put 1% on you so you can do not that. Oh boy. Henry's got his own personality, I'll tell you that right now. That's not on, okay. His brake's not on. Brake's not on. Reversers. Fully backwards. Alright, so I gotta get used to this. I'm not used to having an actual tender. So, it's definitely different having a tender and trying to back stuff up. Really, we shouldn't be switching with him. We should be using Betsy, but I feel like using this old dude today. And we're gonna be using him later anyway, so it's just he's gonna be pulled out anyway, so it's like, don't really want to have to fire up Betsy just to, and shut her down just to do this. I'll just use this dude. Alright, so we need to pull forward a little bit, then back up again. Okay, so once he gets pulling forward, we'll switch this. Switch, so that way it's set to continue to the roundhouse, because this is the roundhouse line right here. This is track 1, or sighting 1, sighting 2, and sighting 3. For tier 1s, tier 2s, and tier 3s. Which, we have these beautiful sightings and stuff, and we still have one that's sitting over there, like, why? Okay, so that way it's set to that. We'll flip this switch, stop him, and back up. Okay, we go backwards. No. Go backwards now. Yes. Very slowly. So yeah, this is Henry. Like I said, I'm going to have to demolish him and rebuy him again to get the paint, because I completely forgot this time around. But he's a tier 5. Got about the same, I can't quite remember, he's got a little bit more attractive effort than Davis. Also weighs, I think, a little bit more than Davis. I'll have to check on that. But his boiler pressure is a lot less than Davis's and the Climax, which would be Jake. So we gotta, it kind of sucks about that, but. Alright, do we have regulator pressure? No. Awesome. Oh, getting ran over by my own train. Not what I intended for it to happen. Okay. So we should have a couple are already ready to go on the tender here. Unless that car decided it wanted to eat it. In that case, we're gonna have fun here. Let's actually get down here and look. Yeah, so he doesn't. Alright. Got that done while it was moving. Okay, so we're good there. Alright. So when we hit, we can go ahead and stop her. Make sure we don't have anything on the rig. So yeah, it's just gonna be brake power. We'll slow it down in a little bit. That's a lot of weight going into it. Run in here and hit brakes. I think that was the water tower that stopped it, right? Awesome. Yep. Okay, that's exactly what those water towers are meant to do. Except, nope, we're good. Awesome. That's what I wanted them to do. Brakes are off. Awesome. Alrighty, let's get going. Go pick up that last little tier 2. We're gonna have to finagle ourselves into there because it's gonna be rough. But I think what I'm gonna try to do is go around the loop real quick and back into here to go pick him up, because you'll see where he's angled. It's kind of weird unless I just pick him up using the re-rail, which I could do, but not exactly the most realistic way of doing it. This dude has some spots to sit. Like, you can kind of sit right here and see everything. But what I've kind of noticed, it kind of feels like it's the same model for all the locomotives. Like the actual same hitbox model. The only thing that changes is the actual look of it, I think. But I could be wrong with that one, because this one does have a pretty big cab. Oh, we got all those cars on us. We can't stop there. Not many as it's not as many as I thought it was. That's for sure. Three cars. I thought there was four cars. Five cars. I forgot to check the couplers. Well, I guess we're not taking those with us today. That'll be alright. I think I am just gonna re-rail him, just so I don't have to sit there and fight with that. I haven't been down to the iron mine or the oil field in a long time. I should head back down there sometime. But Davis hasn't been down there. Jack hasn't. Nancy hasn't. Henry hasn't. No one's been down there lately. Only Betsy. And she hasn't even been down there for a hot minute. Turn off your break. Hopefully you'll roll back into me, will you? I know you want to. So this will give us 4 additional cars. I could go pick up the other 2 or whatever it is, but I'm okay. So that's 11 over there that we have sitting, so plus 4 more is 15, which carrying 4 more cars than what we normally do gives us, we can carry 4, we'll just carry 4 cars of lumber still and the rest beams because we have some lumber sitting over there as it is. I think we got about a car of lumber over there. Fire die out. Sure did. His fire definitely died out. Awesome. No! It's escaping! Awesome. And you know what? I will. I will go get the other cars. Or did we eat them off the thing? Oh, we'll send the train down there and we'll decide. We'll see when we get down there. We'll run down there real quick and hopefully we can figure it out before. Because I could have swore I counted 5, not 3. The rest of the switches should be set for us to back down here. Might be just going crazy. Aha, there is. Definitely. 2 more cars down here. Nemo's missing too. You wanted to play everybody. Or your brakes on, not that they're gonna go anywhere anyways because they're hitting the water tower. And soon Henry should be coming through the siding. Well, not Henry, but the cars attached to Henry. Unless he's stopped again or he's trying to go the other way. Which are all viable options. Henry will go the other way if he wants to. You don't tell Henry, Henry tells you. See? Come on, big boy. No, you can do it. Probably should roll into this in about a 3. And then we'll go ahead and cut it once we're in the siding. Nice and slow, so as soon as we hit that, it's gonna send a terrible shockwave. Alright, let's see what damage we did to the rest of the train. Someone probably got all bent out of shape because of that. I hope that's not uncoupled, but we're about to find out. Alright, we're good. Let's make sure we got all of our cars this time. Awesome. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more cars. So now we're going to be running 17 cars to the lumber mill. Which, like I said, I think we still have a car of lumber over there, which is 6. So we could really get away with running at least 4 more for sure cars of lumber. And then I'd say 3, so 5 more cars of lumber, and then do the rest in beams and call it good. That should get us about 4 more cars, hopefully, I think. If the train even makes it over there, that is too. That is so cool. Alright, bet. Okay, slow her down. Only 5% through here, bud. I hope that track is set, because we're going to go through it. If not, we should be good. It's just going to be really rough, guys. Because this is a tight, tight corner for this dude. And he's doing it. I'm impressed. And no problems. That is insane. I will take that. I will definitely take that. Okay, while he's going, then we're gonna go switch that switch over there, so we can head back and pick up the rest of the cars. Go around the loop. Or not, at that point we're just back straight into the sawmill, I think, and then once we got him loaded, we could just take him down to where Davis is again, somehow. It'll be a whole bunch of monkeying around with cars. That's why it's better for a stream than it is a video. Alright, awesome. And then now I think it should be just a straight shot to pick up the rest of the cars. We'll pick up the rest and we'll go to the sawmill. Get loaded up and then meet up with Davis. Drop the cars off with Davis. Leaving the yard. Listen to him chug though. Look at that. Gosh, he's so much quicker. This is nice. But if someone wasn't sitting inside Davis, that would look insane. Just us coming hauling past, trucking it. That was cool. That's what this game's about. Moments like that. enjoying steam locomotives. Okay, we're almost past that switch. Oh, gosh. Falling out of the locomotives a lot lately. I need to quit falling out of locomotives. At some point he should stop. There is a brake applied. So whenever he gets to thinking about stopping, he can stop, and we'll back up and pick up these cars and back all the way down the line to go meet up with the sawmill and pull into the sawmill, load them up, pull the cars all the way back this way, and hook up with Davis, and then take Davis and the cars all the way up to the iron mine, fill it up, and then park Davis over there getting ready to leave, and then we'll take, not today, but then we'll grab Jack and take him down with a load of hoppers. And at least, I want to try to at least go down with hopefully 10, because that should fill the smelter all the way up, is what my hopes is. No, I don't want you. Thank you. See, this locomotive thing is it's so cramped in here. And I think it's just really due to the model size, the scaling of it and everything, but everything is like right up on top of each other. It needs to be spread out just a little bit better. Granted, yeah, I can go into the F menu and drive the train, but I like first person. Because I can run to the tender and look out the back as I'm going backwards. Pretty sure this whole train could fit in there other than the locomotive itself. But, oh, no, sir. This locomotive may be just a... Gotta really be careful when we come in. Because we're gonna pinch these cars between Davis and this locomotive, and that's not gonna be great. Okay, no one popped off. Can't remember, did I decouple from this already or not? I have not, so I shouldn't need to worry about a brake. No. Davis, your brake is set. Yes, awesome. Alright, so 17 cars to the sawmill, through the sketchy sawmill track. I don't know, did you guys see the sawmill yet? I can't remember. I think you've seen part of it. Alrighty. Oh, come on, dude. You got it. So it's not like it's that heavy of a load for you. Davis can do it in his sleep. And has done it in his sleep. He's pulled 33 cars. And 32. Fully loaded. And he's a tier 4. There he goes. He's starting to pick up some speed now. Okay, we should hopefully be... No, we're not even close to being past that switch, are we? We've got probably 1, 2 cars to go. But three. Three cars. 2.5 technically, but three. Alrighty, so we'll go pull up 3 more cars, and then, yeah, this is fun driving the train like this. But it's awesome to have spotters and stuff. Makes doing all this a lot easier. Come on, dude. Come on. It's about 3 cars, right? I'd say so. I could, in theory, go back and buy 2 more tier 2s and then run a 20 car train, but I don't want to be pushing it just yet. I haven't pulled this long of a train on the iron track yet. I pulled an 11 as the highest I pulled on it. So I don't want to be pushing it unless I need to. Smelter would be fine, but the iron mine, no. Probably not. And we might just use Davis to drop these cars off at the smelter and they'd have the Climax Jack take it down, or take it up to the iron mine. Because he's a lot slower gear ratio, so he can climb it a little bit better. And we may need to run tandem, who knows? Awesome. Get that set in reverse, start putting 7% back. Let's give him about 10. He's trying. We've got this heavy tender behind you and not on your drive axles, it's kind of a pain. See, he's trying to get this tender to move by nudging it. Come on. Plus he's kind of in a turn, so that doesn't help either. let him roll back some more while we go flip this switch real fast, and then we are headed into the sawmill. Okay. Give him some food. I don't know if he's gonna make it through here. I've never brought him into the sawmill, let alone this long of a train yet. I brought the 17 tier 1s through the old sawmill, but I haven't brought them through here either yet. So we're about to see how well it really is. Don't need to be hauling too quick through here. Slow them down. Yeesh. Still coming out over there. And we got a lot of lumber we can take. Awesome. I didn't realize we were still all the way back there. We are pretty far out, my dude. Right on, right on. Alright. I'm gonna get to loading this real quick, guys. Got 1, 2, 3. What did we say? 5? Yeah, I think I said 5. Lumber, and then the rest beams. Why did 5 though? That doesn't make sense to me. 4 more, and we have a car over there additionally, which gave us 2 or 6 cars. We would technically need 8, so I really need to do 3 on top of the 4, so I would need 7 cars. 7 cars of lumber. Which would leave me just a little bit over L. Yeah, that should work. Oh wait, why am I putting that in reverse? Alright, we'll Pull forward a little bit. Oh, I think we might have passed it. Maybe not. We'll see. It looks like soon we're gonna have to do a load from the logging camp to the sawmill. Because we're empty. Which is okay. We haven't done a big load like that in a minute. We actually haven't even emptied out the sawmill yet. I haven't spent a whole lot of time over here. Because that 17 car train will fill up the sawmill in one shot of the tier 1s, which is why they haven't grown, because I don't need it any bigger than that, other than unless I wanted to start taking it other places, but then there's no point. And I don't really like loading the logs. I don't know what it is about the logs, I just don't like them that much. Hence why this thing's empty. So that means the next run I'm gonna have to go in here and load up with the 17 tier 1s first. Awesome. Alright, we'll pull up, load up the next two, and then pull up and load up the next one, and then we'll start doing beams. I'm doing a lot better today at loading than I was yesterday, that is for sure. Man, that is a long train. Not as long as 32 cars though, like we pulled up in that one episode, a couple episodes back. That was insane. Trying to pull those 32 cars. Actually taking quite a bit of lumber this time. As you see, we have a lot stocked, we have a lot of beams stocked. Alright, we'll pull up one more car, load it with the lumber, and then we'll pull the beams in. Which will not be fun. Awesome. Because that should finish, because if we have one, like 6 lumber up there, that means we have one car, because each car holds 6. So we have one car up there, we need 3 more to complete the 4. And then we need 4 to make the next route or run. So, and if I, ooh, wrong one. If I do this right, my math is correct, we should be able to get about 4 iron hoppers out of it. Roughly. Which we have 5. 3 are full, so that gives us 2 there. So that would give us a total 6. So I could take 2 hoppers back or up there with us, making a 20-car train. We might just do that. Actually, I don't think I have the money for 2. Yeah, no. I got the money for 1, but not 2. Alrighty. The rest of those cars will be, in fact, beams, which that'll leave us. We got 18 cars. We loaded up 5, so that should give us 3, so 13. So 2 additional cars on beams, which will be 6 more. So to be able to handle the 6 beams that are at this. Yep. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. I like this math. It's adding up. That is fantastic to hear. Love it when math adds up. It's great. Okay, so now we're gonna pull those empty cars up to the second set of cranes here with all these beams. So we're probably gonna end up, for sure, we're loading on the other side, or end up being on the other side of this building, I think, at some point. Definitely by the time we're done. Alright, we are coming up, so we want to start braking pretty hard. Maybe not that hard. Go a little bit more. Wouldn't hurt. There we go. Alright, that should put us pretty square with that one. Awesome. So I want it to be closer to this car for sure than this car, because it will overwrite the lumber and get rid of all this lumber and just start putting beams on it if I'm not careful. So you've got to watch where you load it. And it still may do it right here if I... Yep, see, that's exactly what I'm talking about. So now I'm going to have to go reload that one with lumber. So I'm going to have to back up, reload it with lumber, pull forward, and make sure I don't get it got this time. So I don't want beams on that one. Which is why I hate loading these, because it'll just override it. It doesn't detect if there's already a cargo there or not. It just will put it there anyways. And if you're not careful, like I was... Oh, he is not wanting to go backwards with this load. Oh, that's rough. It's that tender though, I'm telling you. And I hate it how that grabs the whistle. Something that needs to be fixed. Okay, so now when we load it this way now, since we already have the beams in one, we gotta be careful not accidentally get it with the lumber. But nice thing if that does happen, we can just I don't want that moving anymore, because that will end up. That's where the line to the, well, now it'll be going to the crossover yard, but that's where the line to the logging camp will go and run, and then it's going to be like a return loop for it. But I kind of stopped on this, started working on Iron Mine, then we kind of are taking a pretty good break from the run from the Iron Mine back to the smelter for the return line, as it's providing some issues. As you've seen, it's kind of, that line is what mixes in with the main line as you come in from the, towards the smelter. It mixes with it and it gets complicated. We come in on the wrong side. We don't have enough room to really sit there and turn a whole freaking train like we want, so then it would be up to backing up and pulling forward, switching switches, and we really don't want to do that. So it's just kind of, we're just taking a break, getting some ideas, doing some other stuff for a bit. Man, is that tender? Oh, and you know what? That car beams back there is got its brakes on. That's how heavy these beams are. And the strain in general, I suppose. Doesn't help he's stuck in a pretty crappy position too. And no pressure. That should be good. And now we have a beam right there to kind of protect us so we don't accidentally load the wrong car. No, we need to pull forward just a touch more. And we'll be a-okay. That's a lot better. This is how I wanted to pull up to when we loaded that one first time. So it gave us enough protection from away from the lumber over there. The bad thing about these beams is you can only haul three at once on one car, so, and it holds up to 20, and then I think it's 24 lumber, but 24 lumber is 4 cars, whereas 20 beams is 7, so it makes it rough when you're trying to haul a whole bunch. And I like to haul them together because that way the Iron Mine can get to work on it. It keeps it empty, you know, it's not waiting on another part or whatever, but, and plus they're over here together, so I might as well pick them up together, pull them together, make it efficient, or more efficient. And I like hauling the beams and the lumber. I just don't do it a whole lot. I like to do cordwood and, well, We'll see about iron. Where's that one gonna drop? Oh, we might get a double load. Oh no, we skipped a car. We're gonna have to back up. So those cars are pushing forward. Oh, we are getting a double load. What? That is cool. Pure accident. Make sure he's not gonna try to help load. Nope, he won't help. So it's on this dude to load that car. Let's hope he'll get it. Let's hope we can get that double load. One last time, we'll pull the cars forward again and continue this process until we get done. Oh, now you don't want a double load. Will you load that now? No, you won't load it. Will you load it then? So I'm gonna have to pull forward. Load one beam. Ay, 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 ay. See if I can get it. Awesome. Now, bad thing is. What is he set to for PSI? Like, geez, that's 3 brakes that I just set. And he don't care. Once he's rolling, he don't care. Yeah, 1%. Once he gets moving, he's alright. He's just got to get there. Gotta be very careful with backing up cars like this. Good thing is we kinda can tell where he's lined up from here, which is not too bad. Alright, let's see if that works. Ooh, my foot fell asleep. Okay. Awesome. That is a beautiful alignment. And we are not refilling beams, apparently. So, yep, we are all out of logs in the lake over there. And we have completely emptied out the log lake. Okay, 2 more cars, and then we're headed out back to Davis. And Davis is gonna have to deal with this fun load. Slowly creeping up. That's all you want to be doing. Okay. That should be lined up for the last 2 cars, and then we can skedaddle. Go skirty skirt skirt down the track. Awesome. I don't have any brakes on, do I? Did I leave those brakes on? I think I left them on. That would be why. Nope, we're moving. Let's load the 2 cars up before we start moving all that. Did you miss it or something, bud? No, you just were one behind or something. I bet. Goody, good, good, good. We'll go set our switches real fast, and then debate how I want to do this. Yep, 0 logs in there. Let's chug out of here. Never came out this way fully loaded before like that. Especially with this train. There's a lot of firsts in this live stream. Let him slowly get everybody moving. Awesome. Beautiful. Okay, they're taking that like a champ. Just keep at this pace until we get out of here, and then we will pick it up from there. That's the nice thing about this dude. He's got enough power and weight that he can kind of just casually creep on out once he's moving. You don't got to worry about chugging him up too high or anything like that. He'll just kind of cruise on out. Now, this is what he was more of designed for. Large, long, flat. Like long and flat terrain and heavy loads. Alright, so we really don't gotta back up far, but it's enough. Our problem is gonna be how far do we gotta go down this direction? One, two, three, four. Okay, we got 7 of those dudes. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. We lost some cars somewhere. Which means we're going to be looking at a derail somewhere. Which is not going to be fun to clean up. Where's going to be the derail? did I just miscount? 7 plus 10. If anything, we should be missing at least just one, right? Or did I just really mess up my count? My count could be off. I'll go back here and check just to make sure that we don't got anybody hanging back here. Okay. Alright, well, I guess I was wrong. Never mind then. Walked all this way for nothing then. But I could go ahead, no, because that's already flipped because I had to flip it coming out, so we're coming out. Yep, so when we come in next time, we'll come in the way that we just came out, which is the way we want to be coming in. Coming out the opposite direction. Well, I guess I just miscounted then pretty bad. 7 and 10, yeah, because we're missing, that means we're missing one somewhere. Or my math was just plainly wrong. Alright, awesome. Now I'll just back up, get next to Davis, and have Davis pull him out. So, stopping point for these cars is just before the switch to the old smelter line that we haven't even been on once yet. It's not completed anymore, but and the reason why we're loading it kind of like this is because we want the lumber to be in the backs. I'm pretty sure the beams are heavier. I could be wrong on that, but that's just what we found works better with this type of train, is you put the beams up closer to the locomotive, and you let the lumber sit in the back. So, we load it this way, we can put Davis near the beams there, pull him up the mountain and be alright, versus putting him back here where this locomotive is and then just wrecking everywhere. The nice thing is that tender kind of acts like a buffer. It doesn't let the locomotive smack into the cars as much like you get with Davis or Jack, so the Heisler, the Climac, Betsy, and it's basically the two porters. Anything without a tender doesn't have that buffer. With a tender, the locomotive could sit there and smack it, and then finally get it moving, like start rocking it. Oh, look at that. Go figure. We're letting all the pressure out because that thing, this cabin is way too close, and you trigger stuff you don't even want to. Again, it is an early access game, so there's gonna be stuff like that, so nothing bad against it, it's just irritating. Working all that much for the steam and spitting it right back out because we just put it in reverse and wasn't paying attention. Okay. We could go a lot farther back, to be honest. I didn't realize we were that close, but we are going to go ahead and end the stream there and I'll get to doing some more of this, get this all ready, because tomorrow I'm going to record the episode that you guys will see on Wednesday. I'm going to try to get on a Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, or Friday schedule with it. And then might try to do Rocket League on Wednesdays as well, we'll see. But tomorrow is going to be the recording day for it, and we've pretty much got most of the stuff set up for it. All I have to do now is just hook Davis up, pull this load all the way up to the iron mine, and then um, essentially haul it back so it's out of the way. At least put it in the siding somewhere, and then we can haul some. We'll be ready to haul some iron with the climax. So you guys have a good one. I'll go ahead and see you guys in the next video or the next live stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'm totally hitting the wrong buttons here.